Oh? I stare at the hand that's grabbing my D. Hey, this isn't a dream, is it? He squeezed my D. Nope. Well, too bad I'm straight, and you're never gonna have this D, you slut. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Desmond. Today, we will continue to play A Place to Call Home, a furry visual novel, part 5. Before we start, please subscribe my channel. Let's get started. The sky had already turned dark and the wind already cold. Okay. Lampposts turn on and the small light bulbs that adorn the railings that circled the patches of flowers glow a warm yellow light. We sat on the bench side to side with the wolf sticking my body next to him for heat. You always seem to get cold outdoors. I'm not trained to be in cold climates like you. Hehe, you get used to it after some time. I've always wondered what it's like to be a feline, or to be in a different species. You can ask Leo, he's a feline. Nah, I already know him too much. Well, why don't you try acting like one? Huh? You can go act like a fox, for example. Walk on 4 legs and point your tail up while pretending to sniff on something. He jumps off the bench and stretches as he positions himself on all fours. He wags his tail while looking at the ground, then points his ears up as he fixes his gaze at me. Oh wow, you're really nailing it. Yeah, well, check this out. He hops around in a circle. Hee. Are you trying to be Michael Jackson? Isn't that what foxes sound like though? It's more like a high-pitched laugh, like what hyenas do. He hops around again, on all fours, trying to sound like an ambulance siren. Ow. Hey. Stone. Oh, this you again? Mysterious figure. He scurries back to the bench. The coated man stands in front of us. I figured you'll be here. Get it? Cause I'm a figure. We stay silent. Anyway, that's not what I'm here for. Remember yesterday? The image of the man getting pinned down by a couple of cops flashed into my mind. ... Well, how are you not in prison? Those weren't illegal drugs, you dimwit. Though I did get a fine for reselling this without a license. I think we should be going now. It's getting pretty late for dinner. Run! We both spring off the bench. Glancing behind me, I see the cloaked figure catching up on us, the tail behind his robe exposed from running, showing reddish brown fur with a chocolate brown dip. The wolf tail smacked on my face with his fur like 1,000 tiny ribs. Your tail! Sorry! Wait, stop! Where are we going? I thought we shake him off if we do like a 180 round the park. Whoa boy, am I out of shape? You class, the other paths around the park are already closed off for the day. Oh right, you too. You think you could get away from me? And why on earth did you run away farther from the exit? No matter. This will make things easier for me since there are no guards here. We both slowly step backwards as the man walked up to us. The wolf grabs my hand and drags me to the man's bathroom stall. He bangs the door, but it won't open. He drags me to the women's restroom. What are you doing? Stop! It's the only way. I'll say it's too late for that. He points at the sign by the door. Under renovation. We inch ourselves onto the wall as the figure walked closer, reaching into his pocket for a weapon. What do you want from us? I want. Eh? Toilet flushing? The door flings open. Question mark. What's happening here? Leo! Lo! This guy was the drug dealer yesterday. The one where Phil sniffed his stuff and went berserk. His stuff? How dare he do that to Phileo? The sachet of powder, Lo? But he's trying to kill us for it. Wait, what? Leo stepped forward, positioning himself into a fighting stance, his arms ready to brawl. Dare lay a finger on my kids! What? Kids? Wait, I think there's a big misunderstanding. Leo punched forward, letting out a loud roar as they tumble down to the floor. The clockman shouted as he fans himself from a flurry of Leo punches, the lion on top of him. His head now exposed in the light, I could finally see his face. A red panda, with bright emerald eyes, cream hair, dark patches around the face, his beard as brown as freshly ground coffee, and a chip ear adorned with a golden earring. With a brass knuckle arm, he hits Leo in the face, making the lion fall back with a groan. Lo! The red panda scurries to his feet and run off. We both rush to Leo's side. Ugh! He pulled his hands off his mouth, revealing blood that dripped from his nose. Should we call for help or... I'm fine. We can get you to the hospital, I can drive. He carefully stood up, holding his nose. We helped him walk to a seat as his balance was a little off. He raised his head and closed his eyes after he plopped onto the seat. Me and the wolf stared at him. Does it hurt? Hang on. I don't understand. There are two big furry animals. Why they can't just 3 versus 1? He rushed to the vending machine for a cold can of soda, then holds it near Leo's nose. Please be okay. I should have seen that one coming. I was too careless. ... We are really sorry. We shouldn't have dragged you into this. The wolf nods. You could have dealt with him easily with your bulldozer-like strength, Phil. In fact, we both could have taken him down. If I wasn't being such a wuss. I know, I'm so sorry. He takes the lion's hand and places it on his head. Leo pats him gently. His eyes shone. The blue opals glow another shade I rarely see. There was regret. He stared at Leo, who sipped on a can of grape juice, quietly watching each heaving breath. He didn't know what to do and neither did I. Hahaha, I haven't had a fight like this since back in Hamburg. Question mark. You used to brawl back in Germany? Yes, quite a handful of them were in the quiet streets. Sometimes in the small alleyways where I do the trading and sometimes gambling. Yeah, you told me one time that you even had a group that lost to you tried to hunt you down. Haha, and all that for a bag of coins. But it was like any other day for me. I was still very young at that time. Lo was a thief, Lud, and a very good one at that. Leo wiped his hands behind his shirt and stood up. Are you okay now, Lo? Very much. Really? Absolutely. But you seem to look a little worried. How on earth would I not? I care too, you know. He pulls the both of us in for a tight hug. He chuckles as we wrap our arms around him, nuzzling the both of us with his nose. We make our way back to the exit, side by side. We carefully watch Leo if anything ever happens to him. You know, you two don't have to hold my arms as we walk. What do you mean? We have to be absolutely careful if anything bad happens again. Yeah, and besides, it's much more better this way. Oh right, I'm your daddy after all. He roared in laughter. Shut up. What are we gonna have for dinner? I can cook us up something. I don't know what though. But I think I have something in mind. Seriously, you two, you can let me go now. We ignore him, still clinging onto his arms. Sigh. Man, if I ever see that guy again, I'll definitely rip his tail off. But who was he though? I mean, what exactly did he want? Eh, you care about him after what he did to Lo? It's just... Never mind. I'm just glad that was it. Just hitting me and nothing more. Things could have been worse if he really did try to hurt us. What do you mean? He was already armed, and I bet he has more under that coat he was wearing. It wasn't just for show. He could have pulled out a gun and shot the both of you if he wanted to. That's terrifying. I know. And because of that, we really should take the day off tomorrow, and maybe the day after. Fine by me. Alrighty then. I'm just glad you two are okay. We are glad you are fine too. Yeah. Question mark. Salty breeze filled my nose, wet from the droplets of rain that gently pricked my face. The white sand below the side of the road was visible, and the glow of the high moon blanketed the horizon, the sea sparkling like stardust. Phileo is staring out the window of the car beside me, his face bright with the sky's reflection, a river of stars in his eyes. There are still a lot of things I don't know of this guy, for one, taking me into his home. If it were not for him, I wouldn't be here to come home to. No food to eat, no clothes, no shelter. No one who cares. I want to call his attention right now and just say thanks. But kinda awkward now, isn't it? Hey, what you staring at me for? Oh, nothing. He moved closer to me, his leg touching mine. He makes playful taps on his thighs, drumming an invisible beat. He gently slaps my thigh, grinning as he does. He rests his hand on my leg. Wow. Hey, today was kind of fun, I guess. Despite what happened to Leo, of course. Haha, yeah. He clears his throat and continues to make small pats on my leg. Oh, I like this kind of small gesture. I really screwed up earlier. I should have ran towards the exit. There were guards there. Leo wouldn't have gotten hurt. It's not your fault, really. Your idea was okay, I think. Not the brightest, but you get the point. Right. Hey. Question mark. Thanks. For what? Yeah, for what? For, you know, things. What are you talking about? You know, things. Question mark. I also don't understand. I really have no clue what you are talking about. Ugh. Never mind. I scratch my head. Haha. Is it pretty? He stared at the sky. Wow, so nice. I looked up and saw the sky bright with a streak of stars, like spilled milk. He leaned his mouth closer to mine. It's beautiful, yeah? I remember a wise lion said to me this once. He said that our great ancestors are watching over us from above, always guiding us whenever we go. Oh? Where you get that? From a movie. I thought from Leo. There's also a saying that when people watch under the same stars together, they will always find a way to each other. Wow, so romantic. Did you also get that from a movie? No, I just remember it somehow. He placed his hand back down, cupping mine. ... My face flushed in red, my stomach heating up while sensations rise up to my head in bliss. I steal a glance from him. Our eyes locked, then paused. He quickly removed his hand. Sorry. No, it's fine. He looked away. Wow, what a nice scene. Just now that scene was so intense and romantic. Leo turned to unfasten his seatbelt. Question mark. Alright, you can choose to cook anything you feel that is easy, kid. He leaves the car. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Hey, yeah? Would you mind if... Question mark. If, you could cook soup? Soup? Phileo. Yeah, soup. Cause you know, soup is hot. He quickly jumped out of the car. What? I don't get it. Uh-huh. Yawn. Man, what a day. The wolf followed. But it was more of a half howl than a yawn. You said it. You haven't done a single thing today. I was chased by a serial killer. And the one who took a hit? Dot dot dot. I'm just kidding. The wolf turned on the TV and Leo plopped beside him on the sofa. He lied down and rested his head on the wolf's lap. Lo, if you're tired, you could just go to bed. Just let your daddy sleep on your... quick it! Haha. I'll go cook now. Any more requests? Other than field soup? Soup, huh? I'm fine with that. Give us the meanest soup you can make. Hey, alrighty. Haha. The pot boiled with thick brown sauce, big chunk of meat and herbs stir inside. The sweet and creamy smell of the broth filled the air. Adding a pinch of pepper, my nose flared with itchiness. My soles are a little cold from the floor. Currently barefoot as I often like it. Leo and I are the same, but the wolf wears fuzzy slippers inside pretty often. I thought their feet have fur, which is quite warm, keep them warm. But now only I know from this story they still need slippers. I stare at the pot as it is a familiar scene. A crackling fire, a boiling pot in front of me with a ladder on hand. I gap and watch his arm move in a circle. Stirring the large pot of what I can remember was soup. He looked like a giant when I was at the age of 10. I only reached his hips. His build was roughly the same Leo. Arms built to chop lumber and burly tight for charging at fish in the lake. Always ready for heavy tasks. See what I'm doing? I'm stirring the pot so the broth won't burn. I stare at his glowing brown eyes, the ones I inherited. Dad, but always remember to take things slow. There's never a need to rush anything. He smiled. I tilted my head. Slow and steady. How come you cook so good? Well, that's because I take my time. You wouldn't want to eat something that tastes bad, would you? No, I don't. Here, have a seat. Have a taste. He lowered the ladder. I blew and took a small sip. The flavors of varying spices and herbs and the sweetness of the broth exploded into my mouth, followed by the salty, chewy bits of meat. Whoa! Like it? I love it. I jumped in glee. I wish I could cook like you. He chuckled. You don't have to wish for it. What? Why? He ruffled my hair. Because your dad will teach you now. Alrighty. Dot dot dot. Something smells great. Oh, you used the beef broth? Until now, I'm still shocked by. I still feel shocking of Leo Bouch. Wow, that is looking splendid. Ludus? Dot dot dot. Are you alright? Yeah, I am fine. Are you sure? Yes. You don't look fine. Is something going on? I say it's nothing. I hit my face. There was an edge to my voice and I regretted it. Question mark. You're not doing so well. It is alright to cry if you feel like it. God damn it, how did you know? I sniff. You are very bad at hiding your feelings. Oh, my lion daddy. I turn around, trying to hold my tears in as I face him. Tell me what's troubling you. Is it about your dad? My chest aches, bit by bit, but I keep quiet. I just miss him is all. You silly ghost, come here. He pulled me in for a tight embrace. I clung onto him and rested my head on his belly. You and Phileo are both so lucky. He's got you and you have got each other. You are a complete family. Me? God damn it. It is okay to cry. I don't want to cry, it makes me feel weak. I know it won't solve anything and I know that. That I can't do anything about it or my dad. I'm a pathetic whelp. Haha. Question mark. Weak? How? You are crying because you are being open to others on how you truly feel. And it takes a lot of courage to do so. That's a lie. You are just saying that because I really am pathetic. Look, Ludus, I don't know much about your past or who your dad is, but know this, you are brave. 2 years ago, you trusted my boy Phileo and agreed to go with him. He even told me that you survived living in the streets for more than 3 years. You lived through a war, Ludus. You are more than brave. You are braver? I held onto him tighter. I can feel the warmness. Is my dad still alive? He is still alive. I'm sure. How sure? Well, you told me that he's really strong, like I am. And I've fought many battles in my life. That means he's really strong too. Maybe even stronger than I am. What kind of fights did you get into? My voice muffled into his belly. Adorable. Well, fist fights mostly. Fist fights? Some involve some kind of weapon. I used to get beaten up pretty often, but I won every single one of those fights. We shouldn't have worried about you earlier then. I chuckled, warily. But it's nice to feel that someone cares for you. Right? Though, question mark. There were also battles that I could not win. He patted my head. What were they? The kind that did not involve violence. I recalled the word that the wolf said earlier. Sometimes I can't imagine the things he's been through. But what has he been through exactly? Leo? I've always wondered what made you so brave. Just like earlier when you know, he chuckled. I'm not always brave, Ludus. Oh. So you get scared too, huh? I will buy you another gallon. Make it 2. ... Are you feeling better? Yeah, better. Good to hear. He muscled me with his nose before letting me go. This looks ready. I'll go set the table for us. Phileo, help me set at the table. Yeah, on it. Letting your dad do all the work. Low please. Haha. We finished dinner and done the chores for said visit tomorrow. Though the wolf is still at the bathroom scrubbing the toilet. Hello, kid. Hey. He sat next to me and pulled out his phone. The tones of his notifications rang rapidly. I hate this. Hey, what? These ads I get often. Look. He shows me the screen, littered with updating profiles of random people. I don't quite understand why I get this. It's not like I've been to some sites I clearly don't go to. And I'm not well versed with technology to fix it. Oh, I've been learning a lot of smartphones lately since you bought me one. I'm not a tech savvy yet, but I think I know how to fix that. You do? Mind if you... He gave me the phone. Let's see here. I scroll through the settings in his browser. What are you gonna do there? He leaned close to my face. I pressed the history option. Wait. I scroll down rapidly. Okay, kid, stop right there. My eyes widen in shock as I scan over the multiple addresses of varying pornography websites that fill the next few scrolls of my thumb. This is embarrassing. What's a double penetrate? He quickly snatched the phone off my hands. ... He falls down face first on the sofa. Question mark. I took my own phone out and hoggled it. My eyes glazed over the picture of people, hosts, too inappropriate to describe even for NSFW ratings. Oh my god, I don't expect that our beloved daddy Leo watched that kind of heavy taste pornography. He started to groan in shame with his lion voice. It's alright, Leo. I think there's nothing to be ashamed of, kings, really. Damn, Leo. Don't tell Phileo. He sat up from his seat. Please, he will not stop thinking about it if he hears this. I won't, don't worry. I know what it feels like. I sighed. Will you let me finish fixing your phone? Oh, here. I tweaked some setting in his browser and handed it back to him. Thank you. And don't tell him, alright? He lied down and growled a yawn. He then stared at the ceiling. Kid? Question mark. You ever thought of getting a girlfriend? But I like guys. You do? Yeah. Didn't you already know that? Sorry, I'm quite awful at remembering things. How about you though? Do you have any plans? I'm same as you. Oh, you like guys too, huh? Huh? I thought it's very obvious. I thought they talked about this earlier. I placed my hand on his belly and rubbed. What? Haha. I used to have a ripped stomach like Phileo. I had to stay in top shape just to take care of 2 young cubs. Phil and Fern? Yes, it was exhausting, but it was worthwhile to look great. The wolf entered with wet fur without clothes. Look at him now, he used to be the size of my 2 hands. Now he's a giant. Whoa! Lo! Stop clogging the toilet, you make me stay in there for an hour. I do not remember myself complaining when I used to clean your ass when you were young. Well, your ass isn't a toilet now, isn't it? Is it? Huh. I even emptied a bottle of Ludus lavender shampoo just to get the sting off. I'll be sure to buy you more shampoo then. Ooh, very sexy. His underwears. Red color. He walked to his room. Yu and Sat seemed to quickly get along well. He's quite charismatic. He's also very nice despite his face. What about his face? He looks grumpy, savage. I think you are describing yourself. That makes them perfect couple. I am? I nod regrettably. Oh, with a cuddly face like this? I chuckled. Yawn. Are you tired? You should get some sleep. Yeah, gonna go hit the hay. Good night. Sweet dreams, kid. You too, Leo. He gently patted my head. Oh, you gonna sleep? He sat up, phone in hand. Ah yeah, scoot. I dropped my body on the soft bed. Then I guess I'm gonna sleep too. I moved up the bed and lied right next to him, the blanket up to my waist. You don't get hot with that blanket? Already, man. That's my line. Silence ensured for the next few minutes while I stare at the blank ceiling. The cold wind entered from the balcony door. We keep it open since I make the wolf agree to keep it open. I love seeing the sky when I sleep. It makes me feel comfy. Hey, Hom? What's it like? What's it like what? To have a dad. You really like asking stuff. Is that bad? No, it's just that I ask a lot too. Though, didn't you already say that Leo is your daddy? Oh, what's up with you two? But really though, if I were to take the similarities between my dad and Leo, it would probably be the same. Same, huh? Leo does act like a father to me sometimes. I've always considered him as my brother because he treats me like his little buddy. But what about you? Me? You and your dad must have been quite the A-team. Yeah, we had a best friend kind of relationship. He was the only person I grew up with. ... Well, don't be sad. You have heard us. Me and Leo. Even if you can't find the things your dad had in us then, we'll still be here. You're so cheesy. I chuckled. Thank you. You know, I kinda like the name he gave me. Phileo. It's a bit weird but I like it. I asked him one time where he got it and he said he just liked it because it also got his name in it. Phileo. You're not the only one. I sound like I'm supposed to be re-Indian, but my dad got a wolf and went with it anyway. Better than Rudolph, that's for sure. Do you like the ocean? Sitting by the shore by dusk, waiting for the sun to slowly pop up from the edge. Watching the sky turn from blue to orange and gold. He continued on, and my eyes became heavy with the sounds of his voice. The last thing I saw was his blue eyes, gently staring at mine. What? What? He smiled. Phil, what are you? I looked down. His soft palm ran down my stomach. I'm naked? I'm naked? Okay, I suspect he's having wet dream. Phew. Oh, I see where this is going. Go on. You have been wanting this, Ludus? I know the deepest, kinkiest shit you have been thirsting for in your heart. You have been waiting for this moment for months now, and I will give it to you. Oh yeah, please do. I gasped, panting in excitement and thrill. My member furiously throbbing under his warm tide. I feel his too, large and pulsating. Wow. I look at him in the eye. He gently smiles as he stares back. Are you ready? Yeah. Alright, brace yourself and stay calm. Just get on with it. I think Ludus thought he's having wet dream. His hands shift up to my chest, caressing my pecs. His fingertips dig down on my fur. Gentle and steady, it slides down to the curve of my stomach. He moved his hand up again, cupping the middle of my chest. He slides his hand off. ... Where did this come from? Shh. I know. I get what you are feeling. Going in too spicy for a start? Well, hotshot, let's keep the heat ongoing, huh? What? Is it me or is it getting hot in here? It's just you. Now, for the PAD resistant. With a sprinkle of brown stuff coming from his fingertips, the cream became glitter with what looks like sparkling toppings. Okay. What is this? What is that? The secret ingredient. Here, have a bite. My face scrunches at the bizarre of the situation. He moved the monstrosity of a bread close to my mouth and I take a small bite. It tasted creamy, fluffy and grainy. Is this protein powder? Yes. That doesn't taste as bad as I thought. I'm glad you like it. Well, this is a really nice snack, but isn't there something else you want to do? What do you mean? Well, your tea. Yeah, what about it? It's hard. So, I'm hard too. Yeah, and ass. We are supposed to have ass. What? Ludus, what on earth are you talking about? You're naked and I'm naked. Isn't that what we are supposed to be doing? Wait a minute. You think because we are both naked and hard means that we should have ass? Yes. Wow, Ludus, how perverted of you. Disgusting. But you think that I'm just some kind of sex toy you can use and throw away? Just because I'm smoking hot, attractive and have a big D doesn't mean I don't have feelings, Ludus. How many men like me have you already done this with? What? It's not a wet dream? If it doesn't include the man in VNs I read, I'm safe, right? Well, too bad I'm straight, and you're never gonna have this D, you slut. Seriously, Phileo? You're straight? Okay, but I kinda like it when you scold me. Dumbass. Thinks he's hot shit. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Door slam. Phil, no, my face starts to burn hot and my chest bounces like it is being poked. Oh? I stare at the hand that's grabbing my D. Hey, this isn't a dream, is it? He squeezed my D. Nope. What? 3 minutes earlier. Pants leasing. Humming. Smells good. Where is that kid? Breakfast is getting cold. Knock knock. Ludus? Rise and shine. I open up the windows for sunlight to come in. Rise and shine, princess. Sex. D. Question mark. Kid? I gently shake his bare chest. Ludus? Mumble, mumble. Don't go. Lo. He grabs my hand and guides it to his crotch. His member as hard as stone as I hold it. Blood rushed to my face in shame and excitement. My heart pounded loud enough that I could hear it whenever I paused my breath. Not as big as I thought it would be, but still big nonetheless. Well, I won't let this chance slip by. I start pulling my pants down. Hehe. You did this to yourself, kid. Don't blame me. Huh? Good morning, kid. The boy eye whitened in the sight of me grabbing his hat. This isn't a dream, is it? Nope. The boy stares at me as I squeeze his member even more. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay, so just now, Phileo scene was dream, but now Leo scene was not. Come, let's eat breakfast, the food is getting cold. I give his D another tug before heading out. Hehe. What? What the F? I stare blankly at my plate, reminiscing Leo warm tight squeeze on my member. Dear God, did he really just do that? And why was his pants down? What's wrong? Do you not like the food? No, the carrot soup is pretty tasty. I slur up some of it. Oh my God. I thought Leo liked sad, but now Ludus and Leo, and also Ludus and Phileo, oh, so complicated. Ah, that's good to hear. It took me a while to get the flavor just right. Well, have as much as you like. Yeah, right. You seem to have a good dream earlier. Eh? My eyes whitened. I guess it was pretty disappointing, honestly. You have quite the size too. Haha. My face started to heat up. I can't believe he just shrugs that off. He grabbed my penis and talked like it's his casual pastime. Impressive. Don't worry, I'll make it up to you somehow. ... Wow, did the skies bless me today? I looked around the room. It was quiet this morning. Almost too quiet. Where is he? Oh, he's outside somewhere. He said he will be out for a walk. Huh, he usually wakes me up in the morning. Really? Well, you can catch up to him if you want. He's just around the block. Alright. After finishing up breakfast, I washed the dishes and went to check for any good shirts to wear. I won't take a shower today though. Taking regular shower, who even does that? What a beast. I'm feeling a bit excited today though. No, not today. I need to be strong. I clenched my fist. Maybe when I finally get to touch the real thing, then maybe I will do it. I'll be going. Alright, be careful. I give him a hug. Oh, you never forget routine hugs. He pushed my face into his belly. Ah, so adorable. This is so good. Call me if you ever need anything. I will. And he grabs my hand and leads it to his crotch. I gulp. I came looking for copper and I found gold. I slowly slide my hand down to grab it and he lets me. I gently squeeze it. The bulging mass felt enormous. He lets me handle it for a moment, feeling the smooth tip down to the base. I stay true to my word. Now, go. He turns me around with his large paws. Ugh! Take care. I froze, then slowly walked towards the door. Oh my god, guys, this is so steamy and this is so arousing, okay? This part is started with very romantic scene and then it ended with very steamy and very arousing scenes. I think it's getting even better now. So guys, if you want to continue to watch the next part, subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye.